Howdy everyone, it's Shakafar88. Welcome to Tier Maker. I'm going to be doing the Resident Evil games. I think this is all of them. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know all the side Resident Evil games. I know all the main ones, which matters the most, I feel. So I changed the tier listing up a little bit. I got rid of the E and F, and it only goes to lowest is D, because I need to add a never played / watch, because there are some on here that I have never played, and some I still even haven't watched. I'm going to be ranking these to my opinion. Of course, it's okay if you don't agree with me, and I'd love to actually know what you guys think. Which Resident Evil games are S's for you, and which ones are D's? I'd love to know. And when I do each one of these, I'm going to explain, so you guys know a little bit about why I'm putting which Resident Evil game where. So, I guess I'll just go in order the way it is put. I believe this is Darkside Chronicles. I can't entirely read it, but okay. So, I have never played it myself, but I have watched a little bit of it, but it was more in the background while I was doing other things, so I wasn't really paying attention. To be honest, I'm going to have to put it in never played / watched. Even though I have, but I don't really remember. Besides, I think it just follows some of the other main stories games. Resident Evil Remake. Oh, okay. This remake is amazing. Voice acting's amazing. It's a great game. I absolutely love it. And this remake was actually, I think, my 4th Resident Evil game. And you guys are not gonna believe which one I say when will be my first. You're probably gonna think I'm not a real Resident Evil fan, but trust me, I am. But I'm gonna put it as an S. It's an amazing game, amazing remake. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Again. Okay, so you know what I did when I streamed on Mixer, the one-shot demo? If you haven't seen that video, you can find it somewhere on my channel. But when I played the one-shot demo for this, I did say I was gonna play through blind, but I did get it for my birthday. And I already played through the whole game, all 4 scenarios. And it's amazing. It's an S. I love the game. It's so much fun. It looks so amazing. The characters look better than ever. And the voice acting's amazing. You know, I'm even gonna put it at the front of this because it's amazing. Now, I'm probably gonna say amazing about a bunch of these probably. You know. Resident Evil Gaiden. Well, I never played it personally. I seen a little bit of gameplay from it, but I haven't watched a full playthrough of it. So, to be honest, I'm gonna have to put it in never played / watched, because I haven't watched a full story on it. Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I think that says 2. Where's 1 though? Resident Evil Outbreak File 1. Let's do the first one first. So, I never played it personally, even though I do actually want to play Outbreak. I really do. But I have watched people play it. It looks like a fun game. From what I've seen, it looks fun. So, I'm gonna put them at B. Because from what I watched, it looks fun. Obviously, with the PS2 not really being online capable, I had at least a bad time. It'd be so cool if they remade Outbreak though, to actually do the online thing. Because then I would totally get it. But hey, maybe after they do a Resi 3 remake, if they do, maybe they'll remake Outbreak. Who knows? I'm gonna put them at B. So I watched, absolutely loved, and I would put it higher, but I'd prefer to put the higher ones that I've actually played myself, you know? I feel like that makes the most sense. So, next, I think this is the Umbrella Chronicles. It's the same with the Darkside Chronicles. I've seen gameplay of it, put it on background, didn't really pay attention. Haven't played it myself. I'm gonna put this next to there, because, yeah, I can't really judge it. Resident Evil Dead Aim. Now, I have never played it, but I have watched. Those parts where I did pay attention, but there were also other parts where I was like, yeah, I don't fully remember it. But from what I remember, to be honest, I don't think I can rank it. I'm just gonna have to put it right here again, because, you know, there are parts that I kinda remember, but I haven't watched a playthrough recently, so I'm kind of like not in the loop. I didn't even know what I was trying to say earlier, to be honest with you. Okay, Resident Evil Revelations 2. Now, I don't know, but I might get some hate for this. It's my favorite Resident Evil game. I believe it was I don't remember if the first Resident Evil remake was my 4th or 5th, because it was between these two, either my 4th or 5th, I believe. I absolutely love Revelations 2. It's amazing, and I love that game to pieces. It's one that I can play through on all the difficulties without trouble. I just love the story. Plus, it has Barry. You know, everyone loves Barry. So, I know a lot of people are not going to agree on me with that. Putting an S at the front. But, it's my opinion. It's fine that you don't agree with me. Completely fine, like I said at the beginning. I don't mind if you don't agree with me. This is just my opinion, and you wanted to see what my opinion was. So, yeah, I just absolutely love Revelations 2. Still my favorite Resident Evil. Resident Evil 2 Remake was so close to beating it. Seriously, you have no idea. Alright, next game. Survivor 2 is a Survivor. Gun Survivor. That's probably Survivor. Yeah, there you go, straight here. I've watched gameplay, but I haven't much fully watched a playthrough, just sitting and watching it. I can't judge them. Umbrella Corpse. I believe I've heard that this one so bad that, when I was watching another person do this tier list, and I think it was this one that they said was for the 10-year anniversary, and that was trash. Personally, I haven't played nor watched a playthrough of it, so I can't really say for sure. So I'm just gonna put it there. Resident 3 Nemesis. Haven't played it myself. I watched playthroughs, speedruns. It's an amazing game. A. Seriously. I'm really excited for the remake of it. Now, I would put this game as S, but since I haven't played it personally, I feel like I can't put it there. I don't know. I feel bad for not putting it in S. The thing is, since I haven't played it myself, I feel like that just lowers it down a little. It's not that I don't want to play it. I absolutely want to play it. I want to play the original 3 Resident Evil games. I just gotta get them, you know? But yeah, I'm putting it A. Okay. Alright, now here's one that I mentioned about earlier. My first Resident Evil game was 6. Yeah. Now, normally people would put it here at D. But it has a special place in my heart. Okay, before I place it, hear me out. It being my first Resident Evil game, I didn't know anything about the other Resident Evil games. And my first experience with Resident Evil, it being the game that got me into the Resident Evil games in the first place. I wouldn't be doing this tier list if I never played 6. So, it introduced me, and I do agree now that I have played other Resident Evils and watched others, that it is one of the worst Resident Evil games, but it's not as bad as one of them, which ain't even a main Resident Evil game. And you guys should know what it is. But I do like Resi 6. I believe it was actually like it was either my first or second Let's Play I ever did on this channel too. I do agree that Chris Escapane's horrible. I never liked Chris Escapane in the first place. But it's not a bad game. Yes, it's a bad Resident Evil game, but it's not a bad game in general, in my opinion at least. I'm gonna put it as B, but not above the 2 Outbreaks. Okay? I feel like that's fair enough, guys. Okay? Feel free to disagree with me as much as you want. I had to put it there. It has such a place in my heart. I wouldn't even be doing this if I never played it. So, you know. It has that special place. That's how it's getting to be here. Resi 7. The one that basically made it, since so many people loved it, made the Resident Evil 2 remake possible. The first half, amazing. The second half, meh. And that free DLC with Chris in it, it was okay. Now, I haven't personally played it, but I watched speedruns and playthroughs. And I gotta say, it's amazing. Like, it brought the horror back to Resident Evil. And it introduced the first person, which made it even scarier. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Now, this is one where I watched playthroughs of, played a little bit myself but never completed. It's not because it's bad. It's a good game, honestly. It's just, I felt like the controls, there was something with the controls when I played it that drove me crazy that I just stopped playing. I don't remember what it was, but it's not a bad game. It's seriously not. But since it's the controls that are kind of iffing me a little, I'm gonna put Code Veronica B, and I'm gonna put it above 6. It's just those controls that got me all iffy about it. And I'm gonna take a quick water break. Alright. On to the original Resident Evil. Like I said before, I never played it, but I watched stuff. The voice acting, hilarious. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Gotta love that line. It's like amazing. It's going in A. Now, people who probably play it now who never gotten into Resident Evil before playing this, they probably put it lower. But it's amazing. It's like, yes, the voice acting's horrible, but in a good way. Like, you guys have no idea. The playthroughs I watched, like, seriously, I really want to play it myself so bad. You guys have no idea. Ooh, the first Revelation. So this is actually the Resident Evil game that I actually recently completed. I think it was this month actually. This ain't as good as 2 is. Revelation 2 is way better. Jill doesn't really look like Jill. Most of the new characters I didn't really care about. The invisible freaking hunters. That freaked me out. Like, you had no idea what they were. And the raid mode in this ain't that bad, but you gotta grind to get your level up. I'm trying to do raid mode and I keep getting stuck. And no one even plays raid mode anymore on Xbox One, at least. I'm gonna put it to C. It's not bad, but there could have been some improvements, and the final boss is so difficult to dodge with the dodging system. The dodging system is so bad. You gotta time it perfectly or you're not even gonna dodge. The original Resident Evil 2. Again, never played, but I have watched. It's going in A, right between 3 and 7. From what I watched, the game voice acting had its improvements, but it was still sorta bad. It's amazing. Though I do like the remake more. But, you know, some parts were changed in the remake from the original. You guys need to check out. You need like watch a comparison video between the original Resident 2 and the remake. I watched one and like seriously, you guys have no idea. Oh hey look, you go straight there. I don't need to explain. I seriously don't need to explain. I don't. Operation Raccoon City. My third Resident Evil game. Stinks. It's worse than 6. Honestly. Seriously. Do I need to say more? Worst Resident Evil game ever. Seriously. Screw Operation Raccoon City. It stinks. I wish it never existed. Honestly. And if you like Operation Raccoon City, I don't know what to say to you. I seriously don't. I respect people's opinions, but honestly, how even? Anyways, moving on. Resident Evil 4. Okay, so I watched playthroughs, speed runs, played a little bit myself, but since I have it on the PlayStation 2, and all my other Resident Evil games are either on the 360 or Xbox One, I kinda had trouble with the controls. But I plan to go back to playing it because RE4 is amazing, the story is great. But this was the one that kind of moved more to action than horror. But that wasn't entirely a bad thing. Because if there wasn't 4, there would have been probably never 5 or even 6, which got me into Resident Evil in the first place. So, I'm gonna put this right here in A. Between 7 and the OG Resident Evil. Because it's not bad, but it's not perfect either. You know. Resident 5, my second Resident Evil game. It was along the time that when I picked up 5, I also picked up Operation Raccoon City, which I don't have that one anymore because it stinks. But anyways, I do love this Resident Evil. I'm currently doing the live stream playthrough on it, and like, to be honest, doing it solo, it's better to play as co-op with a friend or something. But when I first did my first playthrough, played alone, I played with random people online, but I never really played it with any of my friends online because I'm not really one to talk to my people on my friends list, since I'm kind of very shy in real life, if you don't know. But if I could, I could, like, to be honest, I'm debating on playing at the end of A or the beginning of B. Because to me, it's like an A minus, but a B plus at the same time. I'm gonna put it in the FA. I still love it, even though like, it was more action than horror, you know. Resident Zero. I seriously actually don't know where to place this. So I played a little bit of myself, never got past the chain part. Got removed from Game Pass, can't play it unless I actually buy it. I've watched playthroughs of it. So I know the story and everything. But I have some iffy things about it. Like, for one, the switching system between the two main characters. Not really needed. Then there's like, it's more difficult than most of these Resident Evil games on here, which sets it back for me a little. But the story is not that bad. I'm gonna put it at the end of B. Now this is just a Mercenaries game. I'm just gonna put it here because, to be honest, never played it, never watched. It's just basically Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries, I believe, in a game. That's what I've heard, at least. So I might do this again in the future when these can actually be put somewhere. But here's my list. And I do believe it's final. I'm not going to move nothing around. Yeah, I'm not going to move nothing around. So, this is my final list. I will be posting it on the Tearmaker website. And, you know, yeah. So, yeah, the Tearmaker website will be linked in the description. And you can easily search Resident Evil and you can easily find this. So, I feel like that's going to be the end. This is my final list. Like I said, I might do this in the future once I watch playthroughs of these or I have played them myself, which I don't think I'm ever going to be able to play any of these because I don't have the system for them. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and remember to stay determined. Goodbye guys.